Hello, friends. Today we are going to take a page out of Bit Dynasty's playbook and talk about a new fleet counter that is making its rounds through the holotables. That is right. The home one with Empire ships can beat the Leviathan and fairly reliably. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use this in GAC because I'm cannibalizing two fleets for one fleet, but I definitely can see it working in niche situations where you want to set all three of your GL ships on defense, or for a mid-game account that has access to Scythe through Proving Grounds, but doesn't necessarily have Leviathan yet. So without further ado, let's kind of jump right in. Now, the important thing with this counter is that your home one has to be faster than Leviathan. Not same speed and hope for the coin flip, because you do need to go twice before they go once, but literally has to be at least one speed higher. If you are going against a Relic 10 Leviathan, that is a 187 speed Leviathan right there. You're going to want your Ackbar with all 6 dot mods and Relic 6, Relic 7. If it is a Relic 9 Leviathan, you only need a Relic 6 Ackbar. So the fleet in question right here, we're going to throw our, where is it? My home one with Scythe, TIE Bomber, TIE Advanced, the B1, and with my Tie-Defender. And you can see from my relic levels, the Scythe doesn't really matter. It's not doing any of the damage in the battle. My TIE Advance is a Relic 7, which is pretty normal for a Darth Vader. Both the TIE Bomber, or rather the TIE Bomber, is a fleet that doesn't have a pilot. Drogon pilots the B-Wing, but that's not doing your damage either. And my Iden for my Tie-Defender is only Relic 5, so this isn't really asking for much. What we're basically going to do is use Home 1 and Home 1's ability with B1 to be able to kind of jump the turn meter train with Master Plan and the ult. And we are going to exploit the fact that Tie-Defender does a ton of damage with his special moves, based upon the formation buff from Scythe, right? So when Scythe uses 2 moves ahead, everybody gets tons of, is it 2 moves ahead? Where is it? Not this one. When Scythe uses this move, Intimidating Flyover, you are going to get a ton of formation buffs, which are going to give you a bunch of offense on your Tie-Defender. So the idea with this counter is actually to play slightly counterintuitively. When I was first playing around with it, I was debuffing and I was getting rid of buffs on my opponent, and it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do because I wanted Scythe to be the ship that took away the buffs my opponent had in order to supercharge my Tie-Defender. So let's see if we can pull this off here. We're going to start the battle. You can see I have a Relic 7 Ackbar, which means that my home one is 188 speed. Which mods you have on him does not matter. They just have to be 6 dot. So I literally threw random mods on him for this and for testing. And we're just going to jump on in and hit battle. So first things first, we're going to call B-Wing in. And we're going to B-Wing middle special. And we are going for this tank first. Right into the ult for 100% turn meter. And you're going to use your third special with B-Wing. Good. Now, counterintuitively, we're just going to hit the basic and go right into calling the Tie-Defender. And right away, we'll use Tie-Defender's special ability. Get the stun on the tank. Excellent. And from here, we're going to go back to that middle special. Now, this is where I was calling the special ability with TIE Bomber, but I don't want to do that and dispel buffs. I'm just going to call the basic. And I am going to go to that intimidating flyover on Scythe to get myself 17 stacks of special forces, or formation. Third special on B-Wing. And a nice big hit there with my TIE-Defender. Basic again. We're down to our second spot with that, with our tank. Going with the mass, the double assist. If we get lucky, TIE-Defender will be the one to assist. If not, it's not the worst thing in the world. TIE-Defender gets the assists. Beautiful. We're going to keep the basic train going. Once again, I want to debuff my enemy with that middle special. I'm up to 23 stacks. Let's kill the Fury class. Right, he just got through his first cycle. Basic again, he's dead. Go. We are going to get our TIE-Defender out of that stun. Now here, I want to just use the basic, and I will basic with my TIE-Defender. Right, we can recover my TIE-Defender. Go back to our ult. Another ship gone. They have the ult on us, which shouldn't matter. This doesn't always go to ult. Boom. There we have it. So that is the home one taking out the Leviathan fleet. In my testing, I'm not going to say that it is 100% reliable, but I am going to say that if you follow those steps, for the most part, you are going to have a very high success rate. In some of my testing, the opponent's Leviathan does not even get to the ultimate attack. If I get lucky on some of those hits, we don't even get to the Sith assassin being called out, and we just have to deal with those initial ships. But as you saw, we got kind of unlucky with this, the stun on the TIE-Defender. We were able to cleanse that, not have too much problem at all. So I hope that you guys find it helpful. I hope that everybody is able to make use of that in the situations where you find it useful. And if you do find this to be helpful for you, do not forget to subscribe. But with that said, peace out. Have a great rest of your night.